It's that time of the week again when Cobras World hits your screen, and this is the only place where you can see your favorite world sports betting Cape Cobras players outside of the ropes. So join us on this journey where the players are guaranteed to put a smile on your face. In this episode, Dane Patterson takes fellow seam bowlers Akona Mnyaka and Nandre Berger on a cultural experience to the colourful neighbourhood of the Bo-Kaap, and the players provide a little insight about their teammates by answering some interesting questions. Over to you, Dane.
How's it, guys? Welcome. We're just going on a special little trip in Pato's Tour Diaries. Our special guests are AK and Nandre. So seeing that they are not from Cape Town, so I'll be taking them on a little trip of Bo-Kaap. Say top Cape Town. Let's go.
DJ Nandre, music for the drive here. Tell me a bit about Bo-Kaap here, like what is it and stuff like that.
Oh, as I said, it's a heritage site for Capetonians.
Okay.
So,
Can I ask a question? Is it like well known for its culture or just
well known for its culture and the food that they make there.
food that they make?
Yeah, and they make
What type of food?
Well, obviously curries, like
Curries.
So,
I don't know. I'm not from Cape Town. I don't know. Come on, guys. Come on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You ate like 14 pieces of KFC.
Yeah.
Is that?
A whole bucket himself, was it a whole bucket yourself there, okay?
Yeah, I was trying to bulk up, bro.
A whole bucket yourself, bro.
I was trying to, but
It's quite a healthy way of bulking up.
It worked well there, fella. It worked well,
I was
man.
trying, guys.
It worked well,
What do
boy.
you weigh? Still 66.
70. I was on top of it.
So the bulking's working, eh?
Must be all the oil in there. That bucket. You take a serviette. Do you take a serviette and dab the chicken off first, or do you go stuck
Why
in?
would I do that, bro?
Straight into the oil, eh?
So AK doesn't drive.
Yeah.
He thinks he can drive.
I can drive. No, actually I can drive, but I just don't have my learners.
You're not used to this, Nana.
Yeah, it's the
This is
mountain.
the back of Table Mountain. As you can see, we also have a little concrete jungle, not big as Joburg, so
It's nothing compared to
nothing
Joburg.
compared to Joburg, but I think that site beats any site
jungle.
there. We almost didn't have water, but we got water again. We just got water again. Just got enough water.
I came just in time for the water.
Just in time for water. This is the beginning of Bo-Kaap.
That's all the colourful houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Look at all those people with Springbok shirts on. See, that's what I like to see.
You know what a cook sister is? It's like a delicacy.
Yeah. It's like a doughy cook system.
Every Sunday we have it
that
with,
like the-
we have it with a cup of coffee. No, you have it with a cup of coffee in the morning. I don't know about AK probably needs water on a Sunday morning.
Can't have coffee.
Yeah, I can't have coffee. So
I need water.
yeah, you need
Are we
water.
here?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh.
As you can see, my parking skills are very good here in Cape Town.
Formerly known as the Malay Quarter, the Bo-Kaap is situated at the foot of Signal Hill, and its origin dates back to the 1760s. The houses are a mix of Cape Dutch and Georgian architecture, built on steeply cobbled roads, initially created to be leased to slaves from Malaysia, Indonesia and the rest of Africa. The houses were originally painted white. When that rule was lifted, the slaves themselves transformed the houses with bright colors that can still be seen today as an expression of their freedom. The Bo-Kaap is a melting pot of cultural diversity with a plethora of local cuisine and spices. It's an area you have to include on your bucket list. One of these cultures is the Cape Minstrels, which has a long history in the area. Ishak Omar, better known in the minstrel circles as Haki, gives us some insight into the Cape Minstrel culture.
Putting on makeup was one of the reasons where when the slaves was released, and then that time many years ago it was just the color black and white. The reason for that it was where on the day of the Heritage Slavery Day, the tweede nuwe jaar where they celebrate, where the slaves was released as freedom, where they had black and white, is where the the black guys made fun of the white. That is the only time where they could have enjoyed themselves. That's why they call it the black and white Minstrel that time. But now, over the years of technology and many years coming back, a lot of different colors was created, different flavors to apply onto it. So it gives a bit of the Minstrel carnival. That time they used to call it how can I say, a baboon. So I used to call it like, just to make fun and laughter and stuff. Putting the colors out was more just to brighten up the slaves, that they can just have fun on the day. Thank you.
Welcome everybody. We are called the 7 Steps Minstrel Group and we are at the Guma Theatre welcoming the Cape Cobra brothers. Is that right, sir?
That's correct. Getting ready. Mansoor and the banjo. At the back, guys are getting ready for accent, guma, brass band, trumpet and trombone. We're hitting the heritage and we're welcoming the guys, the Cape Cobras, to welcome to Cape Town.
It's summer and it's New Year. We know that New Year. So come along to but you need to be dressed accordingly. Yeah. Come with me. Come.
Guys, come. Get done. Cape Town flavor.
It's safe to say the players are having a great time with the 7 Steps Minstrels at the Guma Theatre. So while they are getting themselves fully involved in the experience, let's change the pace and see what the players think about each other. Which teammate is most likely to max out a credit card?
It has to be Dane Patterson.
Pato, eh?
Dane Patterson.
Dane Patterson.
Dane Patterson. Probably Dane Patterson. It's the word around the team is he'd like to copy the cars I have. So if I'm going to max out the credit cards, it's going to follow suit quite nicely.
Bedingham and Verena they don't qualify for this question. So they're so tight about their money.
Dane Patterson. Reason being, we were in India last year, and usually in the team setup there's a speaker somewhere just for music around the changing room. Albeit that we had like 2 speakers already, Dane was like, nah, he's gonna go buy a speaker. He goes to buy a speaker, ends up buying this massive ass speaker. Then he's like, how's he gonna get it home? So he goes to I think it was Samsonite or Celine or something, to buy a bag big enough just for the speaker, just to take it home with him. So I was like, money well spent, I guess.
Hey Pato, we need to have a chat, I think. Who is most likely to have expired food in their fridge?
AK.
Akona Manyaka.
Akona Mnyaka. Akona. I love Woody. I would have to go for Jason Smith, partially because he's too lazy to get off the couch.
Jason Smith. Just because he just lums and like you'll forget the food in the fridge.
I would think that would have to be Zubair Hamza. He never finishes his food and he'll never eat old food. It has to be fresh and it has to be his mom's cooking.
Well, sometimes you need bacteria to fight illness, I think. Which teammate does the most admin?
Carl and Dane Patterson.
Dane Patterson.
Sure, sorry Pato, but it's you again, bro.
Dane Patterson. Just got to make sure that he clocks in, eh?
Definitely Dane Patterson.
Definitely Dane Patterson. He's always under the pump.
And definitely Dane Patterson, Pato. Yes.
I've seen Pato have a couple phone calls. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I know he calls his missus a lot, which obviously means he loves her a lot, which is important, I guess.
I'll give to Dane Patterson as well, because he's always talking to his girlfriend. Like everything we do, he's taking videos, even if we're chilling, sending videos to his girlfriend, which, yeah.
You know what they say? Happy wife, happy life, girlfriends included.
Definitely Carl Verena. His lady is quite involved, and she's the captain of the Wags, I'd say.
Jason Francois Smith.
by country mile on his phone. Whenever I look down, I just see his girlfriend's name on the phone and he's chatting to her. There's a lot of admin that needs to be done there.
Probably Jason Smith or Zubair Hamza, always checking in.
Some interesting answers from the players, and there'll be plenty more throughout the season. But let's head back to the Guma Theatre to see what Dane, Akona and Nandre are up to.
Dane. You need to make love to the banjo. You can't be wild with the banjo. The banjo is like your girlfriend. You need to make love to the banjo. Here we go. Down. Repeat.
Just watching them singing and dancing makes me want to paint my face and put on those vibrant outfits. Now that Dane, Akona and Nandre had a taste of the Minstrel experience, it was time to tantalize their taste buds with a local delicacy. In the Malay culture, it has become a tradition to have a kusista on a Sunday morning, not to be confused with the Dutch-style koeksister. The traditional Malay kusista is a mix of spices that can, in a sense, be described as a fried, oval, spicy dumpling. Maybe I should let the expert, Fatima Abrams, give you the proper description of what this amazingly delicious treat is all about.
You see the like twirly one though, but
this is the traditional Cape Malay one. The twirly one is the pure cook system, the twisting.
Okay, I see that.
The texture is a lot different, it's harder. This one is spicier. And it has the coconut in the center, the traditional way, in other words. It's a ideal Sunday morning breakfast in any Cape Malay home. And recipes have been passed down in generations. Of course you may.
Let me give one a try. Get another one, please. Another one. Bringing me back. It's a Sunday morning.
No, it's not.
Not Sunday morning.
We're just pointing you.
Oh.
Okay, so guys, I've got to run. I've got some more to make. I've got another big order. And
for me,
enjoy.
So. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, that's lovely. Have another one, Sherman. Don't worry about Sherman, man. Okay. We walked a lot here. Bo-Kaap, the hills here. Don't worry about Sherman. I'll have another one. Have another one. Plus, you must fucking passport. Don't you 200%, man. Yeah, you also want to eat. Plus, coach said he wants them as well, man. Yeah, we must keep it coach. But I'm going to have another one. The big coach is small one. Yeah, it's good after his tummy, man. Unlucky Sherman, man. He falls off gun now.
Later, we're sorry, guys.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Cobra's World and promise there'll be plenty more to see in future episodes. For now, follow us across all our social media platforms. Until next time.